Previously on the rolls we made.
Salt, you are in a pretty dangerous situation.
They abandoned me.
And you are at the bottom of some kind of pit.
That he's picked up anything on his side of the room that I don't recognize.
It is a map of the town of Springwillow.
Okay.
And at the very bottom it says, "Anytime, idiot."
Salt will scream her little head off and scare the creature.
And you see the giant boar.
Is this boar like corporeal?
Oh, yeah. It's trampled you before.
Is it-
It then takes a really, really big snoot of the air. And unfortunately, it does catch your scent.
Leave a whole bunch of smell. I'm going to take off my clothes and leave them in a pile and then run.
Really?
Sure.
Doesn't Jelsen like mountain bike BMX on the weekend?
So there's got to be some bikes out front.
Wren, you found a bike with an engine on it. Wren, you are now hauling ass through Springwillow on this bike.
Whoa. I go, hold on to your butts.
And you've now reached the banks of a river. And to your right is an outlet pipe. This is, however, the location that was shown on that picture.
Oh.
I will say that this pipe, I have made it large enough for the pooter scooter to travel in.
I'm going to go to the light. Could I Eldritch Blast and conceivably widen the hole?
The hole that the beam of light was coming through just opens up wide.
Yay!
At the same time, Wren and Hemlock, you see up ahead a hole open.
What's in my street magician kit?
Oh.
Do I have a bunch of
Oh my God.
Hankies?
handkerchiefs?
Rainbow hankies?
I would like to throw that down to her and see if I can lift her up with it.
Your disguise wears off, and they get to see you bloody, hurt, and in your underwear.
Oh.
You like what you see? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
No, I'm going to
Oh,
cast
God.
Cure Wounds
You need a
on
doctor.
you.
Yeah, so Salt, when you got home, book bag.
No, he's the only one who
Remember
cares
that
about
the
me.
next time you talk to him, because we've had him and he was real sweet.
It was super nice.
You mean
Yeah.
that stupid little short guy who runs around? Is that who you're talking about?
Aw.
Oh, fan favorite.
One day you'll learn his name.
So yeah, you are back to full health, and your spell slots are. You are able to warlock with the best of them once again.
Hell yeah.
What's a warlock?
Mage.
No.
Which is actually not a class in Dungeons and Dragons.
Really? Oh,
There's no
really?
class just called mage.
Really?
The one they don't
You would
have.
think-
Wizard, right?
It's just wizard, warlock, sorcerer,
Oh.
no mage.
Wow.
Sorcerer is like a wizard that went to college.
No, actually, that's the opposite. The wizard went to college. The
I just did
sorcerer
that.
learned in the wizarding
streets?
school of hard knocks.
Oh, man. I learned
Yeah, I would be a
Hogwarts
wizard for
Avenue.
sure.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
street
saying?
Nocturne Alley, yeah.
Right? I'm going to the Nocturne Alley. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to get some butterbeer. It's going to be great.
I ordered a certification class from a commercial I saw on TV.
What was her name? Not Susan Sarandon, but
Draw the image of this magic creature, and you tell me if you're good enough to be at our wizarding college.
send us your portfolio.
And also $20.
And $50.
Wren, we'll talk about what happens to you.
Well, we're staying in the same place, right? It's
Yeah,
the same
and
night.
that is. So you didn't go back to the dorm that night?
At this point, I'm probably so exhausted that no, I don't think I would go back to the dorm. I think that like I was gonna get my sleeping bag, my teddy bear. I was also gonna get my retainer. And then we found the note and we went on the adventure. So at this point, like this has all been one day.
Yeah, this day almost played out in real time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's-
I'm like, I got a couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys spent the
dungeon.
night in the underground.
I mean, the
So
basement.
Aw.
so nothing really that much happens to you, Hemlock, as you go to bed. You just I mean
I'm sleepy. I'm a sleepy
you
boy.
were tired. I mean
Yeah.
that's it. Wren, make another perception check.
Okay.
What do your eyes perceive?
What do your elven eyes?
18.
Oh.
Okay. So
You see all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
you go to bed again, and you realize that you're in a dream, the dreams that you've been having lately, the disc in the middle.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the feeling you have in this dream, but it's different than before, mostly because you aren't in that negative space. You have a feeling that you're in that same dream. You're sitting in the square at Springwillow, you're actually sitting at the fountain.
That I jumped
You guys did not jump the fountain.
or that we skidded around. And
You very carefully drove around the fountain after throwing a coin in it. I want
Why?
to say.
Oh no, yeah, we came to a stop and I was like, yeah.
The camera panned
We were
around
like,
the coin
"We're
real
salty."
good.
Yeah, threw the coin in the fountain.
Because you rolled so well, like you basically like you became aware that you're in this dream and you're in this town square. You can investigate a mystery, so you can hold 2.
Ooh.
Okay.
But if you fall down, you have
Oh, wait.
that falling sensation and you'll wake up.
Oh, no. I hate that.
I don't know if I have that paper.
What happened here? Who or what was here? Where did they go? What seems useful or valuable here? What is being concealed here?
Ooh, I like how you said that last one.
Concealed.
I put a little stank on the last one. 'cause
Okay.
That's the popular one. Everyone goes,
I'll take the last one for 800.
Yeah, what are you hiding?
what is being concealed here? You look down at your feet. You have your bard satchel with you. I just assume you carry a backpack of some sort.
Yeah,
Yep,
like
there
a
it is.
little
I see
side
it.
piece. Yeah.
There is a small wrapped box. It looks like a gift. It's being hidden inside of your satchel.
That's what's in my. I have a
Dream present.
Help him take-
Like a
help him take
mentor
those
type of
under-
situation.
I did not
table
expect that. I love it, but I did not expect that.
I was gonna say sister, but then I was like, I feel like I'm pushing that too much.
a little
and DM ain't
heavy-handed.
Gonna let it go anywhere.
You pull open the gift, and what's in the box? What did you get, Lallard?
What did I get him? I got him a eye drops.
Yes. Yes.
Magic eye drops.
Yes. It makes
Magic,
so much sense.
magic eternal eye drops.
Yes.
It makes so much sense.
He's gonna need a lot. Yeah.
He complains about his allergies. I remember.
And he's
you
got,
know,
like,
it's
20
spring-
eyes.
It's spring willow. The
Yeah.
spring
Yeah.
allergies are
It's all in the
hot.
name. It's right there.
And sure enough, coming down the laneway in a very, very fancy, like, Arcanist mobile. Because I don't want to say car, but very fancy Arcanist mobile, wearing sunglasses and a suit that is basically like, and I don't know if you guys have been imagining Lellard in this way. Picture the tackiest car salesman suit you can possibly imagine.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
brown.
You know who I
Yeah,
picture in my head
plaid.
when you
Yeah.
talk about Lellard? Who here has seen Lilo and Stitch?
I
mean-
have not.
Okay, there is one of the aliens, the big alien.
Oh yeah.
That's who I picture in my head. The guy who's sent to Earth to capture
Right.
Stitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That works.
Look it up. You'll know who I'm talking about. Add some eyes.
Yeah, he's cruising up, and then he stops and he looks over. He was like, "Wren,
Hey.
good to see ya.
What's up, bud?
What is up? Hop in."
Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay.
You hop in and pops out of the driver's seat.
He
Unsafe.
lets me drive?
Yeah, he's waiting for you to get into the driver's seat.
Oh, okay.
Wow, he saw us riding on the motorcycle, and
And he was like, those are
He knows.
skills.
Yeah,
how to
he
handle it.
he pops out and he walks around to the other side. He walks out to the other side and he gets in and he shuts the door and he's like, "You're gonna need these," and he gives you a set of driving goggles.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
nice.
Whoop.
He knew you wanted some from before.
Oh, man.
So Joe, this is what he looks like.
Yeah, there he
Oh
is.
yeah, that's Lellard. That is absolutely Lellard. Yeah, that is perfect.
Dr. Jumba Jacoby.
Yeah, Dr.
Jakiba.
Jumbo Jacoby is Lellard.
Jakiba, yeah.
And he's let you drive a couple times. That's something that you kind of sense.
In real life or in the dream?
Well, in the reality of this dream, yeah.
Oh, like my. Okay.
He's let you drive a couple times.
Okay.
So
dreams work?
this particular
Wild.
one, yeah, and you kind of automatically start moving your hands to start driving the Arcanist mobile, and it's very like,
Do I have gloves?
yeah, I'm gonna say you have driving gloves
And an
and your
ascot.
goggles. Any
Scarf.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes.
Yep. he looks to you and he's like, what's that you got there?
Oh yeah, peep it. I hand it to one of his eyes.
Well, he's in human form right now.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay.
Boo.
But he pulls out the thing with one of his hands, which is most certainly an eye stalk, and he's like, "What? Mystical eye drops.
Yep.
Wow. You know, I have half a mind not to say I have 500 bottles of these already."
Oh.
Thank you, Wren.
But it's the thought that counts.
It really is.
Yeah.
All
Heart
right.
is there.
Well, thank you. And he just starts pouring. He basically starts pouring
I
it
know
on
how
himself.
much he likes it. That's
He's
why he
just
has
dripping.
so much.
Like he's literally like pouring it on his head. He does a showgirls and just starts just dumping this stuff.
Yeah.
Like end of the game dumping.
Glad you like it, pal.
Now take off your clothes.
All right, now that I can see, let's hit it. And he taps the dash, and the car starts driving down the streets of Springwillow. And it's
Nice.
about at this time that you feel Hemlock rocking you awake.
You bastard.
Because it's morning time.
You bastard.
Wow,
it's
I'm
always
an
at the best
asshole.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Get out of here, Hemlock.
She was going for a sick drive.
You sleep.
Got
You
to have a nice time with one of my pals.
actually no. You like slept walked while driving. Like when you started driving, you just stood up from your bed and you were like beep, beep, and you went down to the underground and like kept crashing into the bed that I was sleeping on. Wake up.
So it is now the next day. You guys have to go to school. So let's bust this out. All
all
three
call
of
in
you,
sick.
all three of you, do not have Springwillow uniforms right now.
Question.
Yes.
Do we have like PE outfits? Like some schools have like a separate.
Yes, you do.
So can we wear those to school?
I assume you did.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys
just
are
trying to-
either. So I'm gonna. Well, okay. You wore your PE uniform. I'm not gonna let everyone's like Hemlock. What did you wear?
Can I go back to the dorm real quick and find Jelsen's? Does he have an
Yes!
extra outfit?
Absolutely. So you were wearing a comically oversized Springwillow uniform.
Smells like him.
I was like,
Salt, because you have the ability to make disguises, I'm gonna say that you did make yourself look
And
like
a pocket wardrobe.
And a pocket
and the
wardrobe.
pocket wardrobe. That's true. However, to respect the fact that you have all surrendered an item that was in your possession, you're not going to be having the benefits of that Springwillow uniform, which means your school roles today are going to be a little bit tougher.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
no.
School's hard enough as it is.
I know, I'm already failing.
dumb. I'm a
but
dumb
remember,
boy.
The trade-off was something terrible didn't happen to you two when you escaped Springwillow Tech that you destroyed.
I'm sick.
That's accurate.
That's fair.
I call my mom to pick me up.
the
from
Oh,
football
school,
team.
but-
this is
Destroyed
a
it, really.
good one. Okay. So Salt, this is a Salt heavy day.
Yeah.
One of your classes,
I'm just looking at his computer. There's so much porn that I'm seeing.
I have to watch a lot of porn when we play.
It's inspiration.
It's the only way that I can pay
Can't
attention.
DM
and
unless
care.
I'm hard as a rock.
Yeah, rock hard. Am I right? Salt, you're taking a basic artifice class this year because one of the classes you said you wanted to take was shop class.
Right.
So you're taking basic artifice, which is the class that Wren took the year before, which is why she's able to work on cars. You're basically just in like
Ooh.
making magical items. in the
Yeah.
shop. And today you were asked to make some little baubles for people you care about, specifically these two.
Okay. Wow. Geez, forced my hand a little bit.
You have.
Professor White came in and she's like, this is how you make a keepsake. Well, a mystical keepsake works very simply. You hold it up and you get to see a pleasant moment that the two of you shared. All you have to do is think about it and it'll appear inside of the shape.
I have several ideas.
Excellent. Well, here are your materials. I'll be back in a few moments to see how it goes. And she steps away. Salt, you are going to roll to see how successful you were.
Oh, boy.
With just overall, and then you two are going to basically roll to basically see how you react to these.
Cool.
Because I'm
Oh,
taking,
dear
I
Lord.
want that out of your hands.
Oh, dear Lord. Wow. I don't like this
and
at all.
just to be clear,
You want what?
you are all suffering -5 for this event.
Wow.
You don't have your outfit.
Whoa.
You are very stressed being in school.
Damn.
Every class you go in, you're getting talked to and written up.
Holy
Just to be
hell.
clear.
We
'Cause
had
you're
a
not-
hard enough day.
Is this the only thing we're doing today? Like, can I add some inspiration?
I don't know if this is the only thing you're doing today.
Don't trust him.
And I wouldn't burn spells or skills in school.
If she's gonna give me something nice, I'm gonna fake it.
Well, it's gonna. This is
If I
to
don't
get.
like
Remember, the school events are to get resources. So let's see how you did. How'd you do?
All right, here we go. That's a nat one.
Oh.
Excellent.
Shut up.
So she's
Shut
about
up.
to give us some
All of you.
pieces of shit.
Okay. Well, no.
I just
Well,
take a
okay,
shit
well-
in my hand and I'm here.
Wren, what did you get?
11.
-5.
So 6. Is that math? Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Oh no.
I get -3.
I react the best.
You don't throw up on command. Wow.
Okay. Going over the last things you guys need to know before you leave for the day. When that out of breath student who doesn't have a name runs into your classroom and goes, hello, ma'am. Professor Cowan goes, do you have an actual class or is your whole job just to run in here and interrupt me? That. Hemlock Jones and Wren Steffens, please report to the principal's office, headmaster's office. I don't know why I get those confused.
He's an exchange
I'm going to work
Because
on
you've
it.
been-
Bye-bye.
You've been running all day, kid.
I'm bad too. Take me.
Oh, no.
Why
Do you
can't
think-
I come?
do you think-
Hello?
This is about the pooter scooter.
Oh no.
Oh shit, dog.
Bye.
You two are brought, not brought. I mean, like the magic is there in case you guys try to make a quick
Right.
escape.
Yeah.
But
Oh, are they doing that thing with our legs?
yeah, no, you guys are good.
Phantom blade.
You get to the headmaster's office and you hear yelling, and outside the door is Javi, the little gnome reporter for the Spring Willow Academy Gazette, and he's standing on top of a chair that's on top of a box.
That's unsafe, Javi.
It really isn't safe. Peeking into the room, and he's got his little press hat, and he looks over and he's like, "Oh, hey, you guys! You'll never guess who's in there."
Why does he sound like genuine?
He doesn't.
Okay.
You're a liar, Danielle. Shut up.
And also, you're not even there.
Okay.
You'll never guess what's going on in there, you guys.
What's the scoop, Javi?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Get out.
I waited my whole life to hear that. Here's the scoop. Yesterday, someone went to Spring Willow Tech and destroyed the place.
Wow. What's a Spring Willow Tech?
What? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
That was one of roll for deception.
16.
Ooh.
Okay.
25.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Yeah, well,
that
I
was
have
one
a
of
plus-
the worst lies I've ever heard.
I have a +2 deception.
No,
too,
I
so
know.
that's an
I know
18.
exactly why. Yeah. That's why I allowed it. Yeah, apparently someone went by and well, that place has a pretty antiquated fire system. They pulled the manual release. See, normally if a fire was to break out, it would just like make an alarm. They pulled the manual release, which meant, oh man, there really is a fire. Water and fire retardant grease everywhere in the school.
Everywhere.
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 That's nuts.
That's
I know.
way nuts.
And you'll never guess what? They think it was some Spring Willow Academy students who did it.
Really?
Yeah, something, maybe some kind of rivalry with the with the Scorch Ball game coming
Yeah,
up.
maybe some of the sports people did.
Yeah, I've heard some sportsmen here to see, so I'm just. It's still a uniform. Just, you know. I'm also thinking I'm going to fill it out at some point.
I'm glad I didn't go with my first choice. I was going to say lady issues. I had to change. Oh, you know what? I switched to that. That's a good excuse.
Yeah, that always
That'll make the men uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So let's rewind. Period. That's what happened.
So and Clyde goes, so I'm to understand that the two of you do not have your Spring Willow Tech uniforms. The day after, two students destroyed a school where if they had been in it, they would have been covered with a lot of schmutz. He says schmutz.
Good.
Right.
It's a schmutz.
I mean, I don't know anything about a school or anything, but like, I mean, I just really miss my roommate. I wish I knew where he was at right now, and just wearing his clothes just makes me feel.
Oh God.
Just makes me feel a little bit calmer.
Have a warrior's cry! And he walks up, Korg walks over to you and gives you a tremendous bear hug.
Oh God!
And part of it, you are really sad that Jelsen's gone, but also he's hugging you very hard.
Yeah, this is my constitution.
Yeah. I'm just over here having a warrior's bleed, so I don't.
I'm going to call it from now on. Don't call it a
warrior's
period.
bleed.
Call it a warrior's bleed.
My time of the month, my warriors bleed.
It's your time of the month.
My warriors bleed is on.
Lewin is trying to get back control of the situation, and he goes,
I mean, I'm calm.
he goes up, Sheriff Klein, unless you have some kind of proof that these students did something at Spring Willow Tech, I'm sorry that this is like it was before. They've done nothing wrong. And Klein looks at the two of you and goes, is that so? And Klein steps up and he walks out of the room. Theris just kind of watches him leave. And Theris is mad at you. Like really mad.
I'm emotionally distraught.
They know you were lying. They just know it.
Well, I saved the school, motherfucker. So he can...
You did what?
Nope, that's in my head.
Yeah.
You did not save the school in any way.
No,
you
I'm-
saved your friends, which was wise.
Yeah.
But Theris goes,
Hell, Jonesy.
well, Korg, I will see you.
Oh dear. Oh dear
Oh, God, he's rolling the dice.
Oh, he just rolled a fistful of dice.
See you tonight.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy. Well, that's not good
And
for us.
Korg says, we will meet you on the field of battle, even without Jelsen. You will be destroyed, Theris. He's still hugging you.
He's still.
Yeah.
He did not let go. I will let you know when he's had enough.
You know what? I feel like I need this.
Yeah, it's a good hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over here like.
Not a lot of intimacy in the Hemlock family.
No.
No, I'm imagining not.
Yeah.
Theris walks out, and then the male deputy walks out, and then Linnell looks at the two of you, and then she walks out as well. Then Coach Korg sets you down,
Thank you.
and Lewin looks to Korg, and he goes, Korg, is it really appropriate to have a scorch ball match when... I mean, I have been in touch with their headmaster. There's a very strong chance Spring Willow Tech is going to close in the next 2 or 3 days. And Korg says, then let it close with them fighting for their last breaths.
Oh my god.
God, we're the villains. We're like the rich corporation.
Chop them into the ground.
Yeah, and then Korg walks out of the room and he goes, I will expect to see you two supporting your team tonight.
Got my big foam hand ready.
Wash my hair.
The big foam warrior's hand.
Yeah.
Excellent.
+2 to cheer.
For victory. Korg,
to cheer.
Korg walks out, and Lewin's like, I'm really sorry that had to happen. You two obviously free to go.
Sweet.
Tight.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
You look different after that hug.
A little smaller?
It is now after school, and as I said, the big game is tonight.
Fudge.
Hot dog.
What do you want to do? You made up with Salt and told her what happened.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So you know what happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
He got a big hug.
Okay.
Yeah. Mostly it was
Very
hugging.
weird.
I don't know why it was that bad. It was pretty tight for me. I felt good.
It was hard to watch. It was very hard to watch.
You see that thing where like he cracks my back midway? It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We all
What are you guys going to do tonight? Like this is the night.
I'm assuming Salt has told us like what was down there.
Yes. So just to lay out what you guys know, I'm assuming you immediately went to the underground to kind of
To scheme.
Yeah.
If you didn't do that, you can tell me you can go somewhere else.
No, that's where we are.
Yeah.
Although, I
you
mean,
guys-
we could just go to I could just go to the sheriff and be like, bruh.
Okay, so let me just lay out what you guys
Okay.
know for sure.
Okay.
Jelsen and this is the key. The Spring Willow Tech team
The whole team.
is in the sewer. So whoever you guys were playing against was not them.
Oh. I thought that it was just like they were bluffing right now, thinking the game was going to happen tonight.
No.
So is it just like is it the band? Did they put uniforms on the band?
You don't know anything about them.
Oh man.
All you know is that the Spring Willow Tech team and Jelsen are in the sewers being forced to play Scorchball down there for some reason. You also know that the Spring Willow Tech team that's going to take the field tonight, they are fucking brutal.
So is it the same team that we saw before?
Yes. And their plays and this is from Salt having read the book, their plays are some kind of spell.
Okay.
Then why are everyone's trying to do some sort of sneaky magic?
Yes.
Why does
Sneaky
everyone
magic.
have to do sneaky
Yeah,
magic?
just be honest with yourselves.
So
So what do we want to do?
yeah, what do you guys
I don't
want to
know.
do? I mean, both of these are
Equally important.
things that are going to require attention, and truthfully speaking, I don't think splitting up will allow you to succeed.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he's gonna let us split up this time.
Yeah.
I feel like we should go because if we go and we somehow manage to like free the other team and Jelsen, which is the most important part, then we prove on the field if we show up with this other team that whoever's playing for Spring Willow right now is not the team.
Spring Willow Tech. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Spring
think
Willow
it's
Tech.
worth
Oh, sorry.
talking to Coach
Come on, man.
Quark first, though, because I feel like he would.
I don't know. He seems like
I
not.
think he would be an ally.
Yeah, but I feel like he's too.
He's
caught
got a-
up
he's
in
got a-
his rivalry right
Well, he has a
now.
whole game tonight, though. He has the team. I don't think he's going to abandon getting ready for the game
If
tonight.
we tell him that he's fighting a fake ass team and it's
He's going to be, it'll be like, then we will meet them in battle. That is what he will say.
yeah, you're probably right.
He's probably right, actually. I don't even need to roll for it. Like, if I'm embodying the character of Coach Cork correctly,
Yeah.
he would meet this challenge head
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Now you don't know exactly how Coach Cork would react to this information because you have to go tell him.
Could he delay the game a little bit?
There's an
Give us
idea.
time.
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out.
Okay.
So am I to understand then that you guys are going to your plan is to go back to the sewer to rescue Jelsen and
Yeah,
the
I
Spring
feel
Willow
like
Tech?
we
Yeah.
have to.
That's the ultimate. I mean, leaving them down there while the big game's happening, that's not fair to them because I'm sure they want to
you
watch
gotta go
it too.
free them like the
Yeah.
children under the stairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know
After
what
being
that
forced-
means? Pooter scooters.
Pooter
coming
scooters.
out.
Scooter
Wait,
time.
can we add some additional spokes onto the pooter scooter so that all three
Oh
of us
yeah, an
can be
extra
on
set
it?
of wheels so
we
I
put
can.
a
sit
side-
on
I'm
it.
car on
gonna
it?
just say that one of you can stand on the spokes and the other one can sit on the handlebars.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And whoever's the strongest of you can actually push the goddamn thing.
Okay. So we want to go see Korg first, though, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys go to Coach Korg's office.
Seems like a rational guy.
No, it's totally.
I'm really glad you said that because in my head, when you go into the room, he's kneeling in front of an altar,
Oh dear.
Good grief.
and at the altar is an effigy of the warrior god Viserys, who is the god of victory, and oddly enough, the god of like well-fitting garments, but mainly victory.
Jeff could use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Hemlock.
And he's basically doing like a blood sacrifice. Like he's marking on his
Yikes.
skin with a knife.
Oh.
And he turns to you, he's like, "Oh, hello, children."
Hey, you okay?
We have the book, right? The playbook.
Hemlock should have it.
I
right?
have
The
it with
book?
me, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have the book. Unless you set it down somewhere, I'm just assuming you're carrying.
I didn't say that, so yeah, I'm gonna assume it's just like tucked away.
You guys are going to tell Korg what's going on.
Yeah, I think we should show him the book. I think that would help illustrate.
What if he tries? No, he wouldn't try and use the book because
Oh,
he's
God,
an
no.
honorable person.
Yeah.
I don't think the book is really necessary. I think the important thing is that like we know where Jelsen's at.
He might know more about the magic that's involved.
He seems very dumb.
It's worth
There
a
you
shot.
go.
But the thing is, he can't see the book because only I can see what's in it.
Yeah. So what are you trying to get out of this conversation with Korg? Let me start there. Like, what are you trying to achieve?
Trying
wanna
to make him, first of all, understand the situation. Like, because he has no idea.
So yeah, you can explain the situation, but like, what is your goal? I'm gonna just assume you guys are able to convey the situation easily enough.
We're just trying to buy time.
Yeah.
So we can go get the team, right?
Yeah,
The
like,
game
really-
can start because those guys are nuts.
Yeah.
Knowing somehow telling him like getting across that like this is not a regular game.
Yeah.
The team that's going to be on the field against Spring Willow is not Spring Willow Tech.
Yeah.
So you need to be cautious.
Okay. Who wants to try to convince him?
Who's got that fucking skill?
Just got convinced.
Who's got
Who's the most
persuasion?
who's the most persuasive? My
I have
instinct.
+4.
I've got +5.
I've got 0.
It would be reasonable to assume that Salt's going to be the one.
That which is so strange when you consider the way that Salt carries herself.
But when you
She
think
has
about
a
it,
Actually, we're just like, you'll know what to do. Don't worry, you're good.
Yeah. I go, hey.
Shit's going down
Shit's about to go down, babe.
again.
and when you say that, she's like, "Oh, Okay, go down like how?
Oh,
You remember the wolves?
You remember our
and the-
friend? You could go down.
Yeah. This
Oh.
is
your
chance.
I'm trying to help.
I appreciate.
Genuine in the corner is like, nice. That's really
And then
Nice.
and then Dubs in the corner was like, nice. Thank you.
and then Genuine and Dub's fist bump. Not in canon,
And I
but in
don't
real
even
life.
know.
They
Yeah.
actually
Look, we know where Jelsen is. We know where the goblins took him. We're gonna go get him.
keep
Okay.
keep the team as safe and as healthy as you possibly can, because that ain't the team you're fighting tonight.
Hey everybody, this is JoJo Lewis, the Dungeon Master for the Rolls We Made, because the real podcast was the rolls we made along the way. Were the rolls we made? The real podcast were the rolls, or was the... I have a doctorate in English. You'd think I would just kind of know this part. Thank you for listening to episode 15 of The Rolls We Made. We have almost done this podcast consistently for 4 whole months. That's a long, long time. This was a really fun one. It's got some big reveals coming up, and then the next one is a big old boss fight, and then the one after that might be part 1 of the finale. There's like 4 episodes left of this arc. I didn't intend for this one to be a 10 episode arc. That's a pretty long adventure, but hey, that's what ended up happening. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a mini arc after this one that took 3 weeks for us to do, and I was like, I just want to do a short little adventure, and I was wrong. But this episode I'm putting together, it took a long time to put together. This is another one of those times where this episode is coming out very late. For me, I'm finishing it very late on a Thursday, but you know, it comes with the territory of doing this and the YouTube show. Actually, this is the first week where JoJo Has Fun, the YouTube channel, has changed its format, so now I have actually like more time in my week to do this, which is good because started a day job, a new day job, and it's rough. It's a rough putt that first couple of weeks. If you've ever gotten a job and like those first few weeks where you don't know nothing, and then there's a lot of pressure on you to like know all the stuff you don't know, that's not fun. That's not good and fun. That's what I'm dealing with. So this episode came out late because it's the only time I could find time to do it, between crippling anxiety and fear about what the next day will bring. But to be fair, Dungeons and Dragons, pretty chill time. Really, really takes the edge off, if I do say so myself. If you like the show, the easiest way to show your support is to tell your friends and have them listen to it, because we made it and we really like it and we're super proud of it, and we would love for them to check it out. We may have a something kind of interesting coming down the pipeline for the rolls we made that maybe I can talk about next time. I don't know why I brought it up now, but I did. I guess this is what podcasters do. And yeah. The best way, if you want to get in contact with us, if you have the easiest way you can do that is to use the hashtag #RollsWereMade on Twitter. We'll see that. We did get a request from Javier, who we used to name Javi, the little gnome reporter, asking for a copy of the song that we used in the episode where Salt was underground, which I have titled Salt's Descent. I want to provide that. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to have to look into it, and I honestly just haven't had the time. But hey, I mean, if you use the whole Rolls Were Made, we'll see it. We'll respond. The next episode of our show is going to come out in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? No, it's going to come out next week on the 10th. Until then, thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye. I think that's where we'll stop this conversation.
Oh, damn.
Dell believes you, and she runs off to kind of like help get the team prepared. Regulators,
Mount up.
Hell yeah.
you guys are
Get to the billboard.
yeah, you mount up onto the pooter scooter, You pull the tarp off it. It's covered in cobwebs, which is weird because it was
it's only
yesterday.
It's been like less than 18 hours.
Hours.
Hello, beautiful.
Aggressive spiders.
You ride maybe 5 or 10 minute ride it is to get to the sewer pipe. I forgot how long it was, but we'll say it's 5 or 10 minutes.
How was Salt taking the ride? Has this been something she's ever done before? Is she like scared because she's on the motorcycle, or is
I
she-
can't speak for that. Salt, how do you feel about this trip?
I ain't scared of shit.
Right.
Okay, are you
Right.
are you getting bugs in your teeth?
No.
Are you in the front or are you on the spokes?
Yeah. How are you riding?
Now, yeah, this is an important question. Would you deign to place your hands upon Wren's shoulder, or are you sitting on the front handlebars, like face first with all the bugs?
I am not putting my behind on any metal bars
Okay.
so long as I live.
Very well.
So
Then
I'm riding the bars.
You're on the
I feel
bars.
like that tracks more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
the hell?
you're saying we every so often, and then they ask, "Are you saying we?" And you're like, "No,
Oh,
we." You guys make it all the way back down the sewer pipe without incident. You park the pooter scooter on the side of the sewer pipe, and you are now at the opening into the boar's lair.
oh boy.
What do you want to do?
Can I do like a perception check or investigate?
Yeah, what are you going to do in order?
I want to know if the boar's still alive. If there's something.
Well, I understand the information you would get, but what are you doing to do this? What are you doing to investigate this
I am
situation?
putting my ear to the ground.
Literally to the ground.
Literally to the ground.
That'll be read a situation. So make a nature check.
3.
All right.
You can
I need
hold
some grass.
1. What's the best way in? What's the best way out? What's a danger I haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? Who or what is not as they appear? What is about to happen here?
What's the danger I haven't noticed?
Danger you haven't noticed. As you put your ear to the ground, literally to the ground, which is very odd because it's gross and dirty.
I hear the
It's not
buffalo.
a train.
They're coming.
You basically hear a lot of trudging from somewhere, like a lot of trudging.
Now, are we in the pipe and we're like above where the
Yeah,
board is at?
yes.
Okay.
We're in that spot that Salt blasted with Eldritch
Okay.
energy to open it up.
So the way
That's
that
where
I
you-
picture it is like huge pipe hole, and then below is like a gigantic cavern where the board was
Yes.
at. Okay.
And
Oh God, he's rolling dice.
you don't know if the boar is in there or not, but
But
you
we hear something.
hear some kind of trudging nearby. What do you want to do?
He's sad because he saw his one love and it was just an illusion.
That is a lot of what happened. You really
Yeah.
did play with this.
You
boar's
really-
heart.
Oh yeah. Oh
Just-
yeah. I
he's-
played him like a fucking bitch.
Trauma like no tomorrow.
Oh, I destroyed that boar mentally. He
Yeah.
is in the
I
wind.
say we hop in, go look for the boys.
Yeah.
Get him.
Well, do I still have my
Unless I said I took it away, you do.
I would like to still I would like to
Don't have our uniform.
I would like to now is there something that I could tie my
I'll say there is. I'll
okay.
say that. Yeah.
I want to tie my my scarf rope, my handkerchief rope, and have us away down to the boar pit.
Okay. You tie the bundle of handkerchiefs off to one of the gables that's holding up. Is that the right term? Gable?
Yeah, and the colors, just so you know, it's alternating yellow, blue, red.
Oh. Okay.
Primary colors. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Very
nice.
classic. Very
Yeah.
strong.
You tie out. Yeah, that's
Basic
actually really
kid.
pleasant. Yeah.
Basic is a pretty
Okay, that's true as well. I like that more actually. You tie off the handkerchief rope, and 3 of you rappel down to ground level. I imagine it's probably toughest on Salt because it involves using your hands. But
Don't like that.
yeah, but you guys have now made it into the boar's lair. Quick cursory glance, you can kind of see all the destruction that was left as Salt was trying to avoid it. But you don't immediately see the boar. It just looks like the many columns. There's a lot of garbage and detritus and poop, obviously.
No.
Poor poo.
Am I still in my PE outfit?
I imagine you've changed into like
Just
your
some street
adventuring
clothes.
gear.
Okay, cool.
But maybe your PE outfit is over it, but yeah, you've definitely like you're in your adventuring
You dressed like
equipment.
all in black, like a cat burglar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. I'm gonna burgle this boar.
Yeah, I got a balaclava on.
But yes, the room is kind of it's the large cavernous room with the many columns. Once you get down there, based on what Salt told you, you know that she fell from some location like higher than where you entered in. So there might be some kind of pipe up or something like that. That's a little further a little further into this chamber.
Into the cave.
What do you want to do?
And we're assuming that she provided us all like the information she knows
Yes.
about
Okay.
her.
Yeah,
time
just
here.
assume that
Okay.
she told you
Let's
like
look
she.
for, her point of entry.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's going to be doing that?
Who's got perception? All right, so I'll roll.
Okay, so and then Salt and Wren, what are you two going to be doing? Well,
Don't scream.
I'm not out of everybody. I'm the one who's not going to scream.
Don't pretend to be a lady boar, and he is
I know it's
it.
warrior blood
tempting.
time.
okay,
I'm going to just keep an eye out for the boar and make sure it's not going to sneak up on us.
okay, that's fine. You can make a perception check as well, and this will be to read a situation. But we'll just see what happens. And Salt, what are you going to
Jack
do?
of all trades.
I will. I'll go with Hemlock so I can sort of help.
I was
Okay,
gonna.
yeah,
I was gonna
that
ask
makes
you.
sense.
You have prestidigitation, right?
Yes.
Can you make a light
Sure.
with that? Is it dark down here?
Yes, it is pretty dark.
Because like you
Even
can make.
with all the
Yeah,
holes in the
let's-
ceiling from falling from the.
Yeah, so I think that would be reasonable. So yeah, you're going to prestidigitate like a light for everybody. I
Sweet.
think that's if that's not exactly how it works, I'm going to say you guys brought a torch or something, and you're just keeping
it's
it lit.
either that
There's
or
always-
minor
you always
illusion.
keep a
Something.
torch in your inventory, man.
That's-
You
that's-
know that.
We can pick up
Yeah,
a
like
Basic
that.
stuff.
pick up a
Big.
leg bone from the ground and wrap it in some
Yeah.
poop
In my
and then
old
light it on
uniform.
fire. Yeah.
So let's see some rolls.
Ooh, 17.
Hey.
Okay.
Plus one. So
All right.
oh shit, nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say you needed to roll with it. You get to roll with advantage because Salt is effectively helping you out, but it's fine.
My dice doesn't go higher than 20.
It does not. I would try as hard as it could. It's
Been
really
working
tough.
on it.
So yeah, you guys make it to the bottom, and you
Jeff is taking a picture of
I don't roll nat 20s that often.
you immediately get to work trying to find the spot where Salt fell down from the basically the steam tunnels that she ran through to escape the cistern. And sure enough, about 30 feet away from where you climbed down, you see a outlet pipe that's leading up into another direction. Salt, you're able to kind of like using your half elf eyes, you can see it plain as day. You're like, oh, it's up there.
Yeah.
I was like, you could just ask me.
So you guys,
Fucking blind? God.
so it's about like a 40-foot climb. You fell pretty far, and you can actually see the spot where you landed. It looks like you landed in a bunch of like
Shit.
fur and poop and
God
gross stuff.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I
You're not so high and mighty now, are you?
Took off my clothes, okay?
and garbage. And just, it was gross. You landed in grossness.
But it
Wren,
broke my fall.
you got an 18.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hold 2.
More dice.
What's the best way in? What's the best way out? What are dangers I haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? Who or what is not as they appear? What's about to happen here?
Yeah, what's the danger I haven't noticed? Because I feel like something's lurking.
Okay. Basically have your hands on your blades. You're at the ready. And you hear a loud cranking noise, like something opening.
Ruh-roh.
And it's heavy and mechanical, and it literally sounds like gears just like cranking together like that. And it sounds maybe about you can't see obviously because you don't have elven
How far
eyes.
off it is, yeah.
Yeah, but you know it's maybe 40 feet from where you and Salt and Hemlock are.
Okay.
So that's a danger you haven't noticed is that cranking noise. There's some danger associated with that.
What's about to happen here?
You hear
Okay.
a noise that is very like a loud groaning noise,
Oh, God.
like if you're really hungry.
Jesus Christ. God
I know
damn
that
it.
noise. Yeah.
And then you hear some shouting in a language you don't understand. It's very guttural, and the sounds are very sharp. And then you hear like a lot of thuds, a lot of thudding, like wet thuds, like stuff hitting the ground.
Like someone running.
No, like
just
something being
the-
dropped.
Oh, okay.
Feeding time.
And then you hear hooves very slowly clopping against the
There it
ground.
is.
Okay.
There it is.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna get ready.
I blacked
Yeah.
out for a second. What happened?
So something's getting. I like that feeding time. That's what this is.
Feeding
right?
time.
I was thinking like when you came down to this area, you like fell from a pretty big height, right?
Yeah.
So like we're at the bottom of what's essentially a pit.
Yeah.
So we have to find a way up.
Yeah.
Maybe the cranking noise is some sort of elevator or some sort of thing
Lift?
that brings like a lift or brings stuff up and down. Maybe we should try and sneakily make our way to the cranking noise.
Okay. Maybe as the rogue, you can lead the way.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Got a +5 to stealth.
Oh, damn.
I think we
All right,
must
I'll
have
sit
this-
here. You guys can go.
Oh, I've got +7 stealth.
Okay.
So
Wow. Okay. Jesus. I have infinity stealth. I'm the dungeon master. Me.
I'd like to try and stealthily work my way towards where the cranking noise is at.
Okay. And then you two are going to basically walking in his shadow.
Slowly.
Yeah.
behind.
Okay. I'm gonna
Hold my
let you.
hold my hands. Hold my hands.
I'll let you roll first to see how this goes.
Ooh.
9
Plus
plus 7 is 15.
Okay. No, that's 16.
Cool.
9 plus
7.
7 is 16. It is, yeah.
Wait, no,
So it
it's
is.
-2. You really failed.
Fuck.
You all die.
Shit.
Oh no.
God damn it.
So you guys follow along with Hemlock as he gets in like closer to that cranking noise, and
It's just someone cranking it.
Just someone
really
jerking
big-
off. Just pyramid
It's a
head jerking
really
off real loud.
big boxy robot cranking it. That's what it was. This game's gonna take a turn now.
We're in the future this whole time.
Well, it's so far in the future, it's an alternate past. No, you guys see what the sound is. Sure enough, there is a lift. There it looks like a large pneumatic press, and standing on it are two goblins, and they're throwing like these big, like they look like bloody sacks onto the ground, and the boar is there just hungrily gobbling them up. Like it seems very focused on its eating, and they haven't noticed you yet. On the lift, you can see you do see like a small control panel on it, and these goblins seem to be like just it's feeding time, so they're just tossing them what they can. What do you guys want to do?
I want to sneak over that lift and get up there.
Is there does it look like there's only one control panel? Like is there something on the lift that they use to make it go up and down?
Yeah, imagine like a painter's scaffold for the side of a building.
Okay. So they have a way, there's a way on the like a console apart from the actual lift itself that
It's in the lift. They press the button and then the lift rises.
okay.
With-
And that's the thing that we had seen.
Yes.
Okay.
Our Salt saw it and
Salt.
conveyed it.
Okay.
But what do you guys want to do?
We could try sneaking over and
Kill everyone.
I mean, we could
No.
I mean, we could always try and do something like sneak and then like just kick them off and hit the button.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
I
there's
like that.
3 of us and 2 of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the boar.
Yeah, but he's busy.
Yeah, fuck
He's
him.
busy. He's not-
We've got his food supply. Look, we'll somehow get across to the board that if he doesn't move now, we'll throw all this
Yeah,
delicious
we'll sign it to
meaty
him.
goodness over to
we'll
him.
act it out for him.
So you guys are basically hiding behind a column. Maybe about 20 feet away is the lift. The lift is kind of sitting in the middle of like negative space. It's not against a wall. It's not like an elevator door. It literally was there was a crank that brought it down and will raise up again. The boar is maybe about 10 feet away from it because that's where the food is piled up. They were tossing it down as the lift was going down, and they're still tossing it. There was a lot of food, obviously. The 2 of them are basically at the lip of the lift. And just to be clear, this lift is just like, it's not like there's no walls.
Right.
Just step on it, step off it from any direction. There is a railing, but it wouldn't be very hard to step over it. What do you want to do?
I could try to sleep these mofos.
Sleep them? Is that what you said?
I have sleep as a spell.
Is it? You could do it on both of them.
Let me read what sleep says. Sleep. This spell sends creatures, plural, into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are unaffected in ascending order of their current hit points. I'm thinking these goblins are not boss goblins.
No, because they're feeding the pig.
Yeah.
The boar probably has.
The boar has a lot, but the boar doesn't care about us.
But does your spell affect anything?
If I set it to a point, I could
Okay.
target it so that it's to a point that would affect those two, but not the boar.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you're gonna spend a spell slot on sleep.
I'm a rogue. What else am I going to spend a spell slot on?
Okay, no, that's fine with me. What do you guys want to do?
I think while you do that, we should be like creeping toward the lift because I think plan B would be to just pile on the lift, kick
Take
them off,
'em out,
and
yeah.
and hit
And then
the button.
what? Come what may.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say la vie.
Wren, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go towards the lift also to either, if the spell doesn't work, I'll knock one of the guys off, and if it does, then we'll get on there, push them off, and then keep feeding the pig.
Maybe
Okay.
it'll eat them.
Like in Red Dead 2,
Sure.
I haven't played all of
pigs
it.
eat people.
They do.
Yes,
That happens.
I've watched it many times.
All right.
I've seen
So
that.
you
They eat.
you cast sleep. Do I have to resist something?
Okay, so each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious, blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah, you just do it.
Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit
Yep.
points?
All right. So just roll your d8s.
I never roll those. I got to pull them out.
Yeah.
It looks like two pyramids going butt to butt.
7,
Okay.
1,
8,
4,
12,
7 again,
19.
8.
So that's 27. One of the goblins, as they're throwing the meat sack with his great deals.
I could see it.
And-
He was
and
very
tchotchkes.
pissed.
Lord Macklemore is going to get us.
Adds up.
This is my ancient summoning spell. I call it the come up. Your lift rises very quickly, and I imagine you guys are just kicking what's left of the meat. It looks like these were just like animal carcasses, things that these
Yeah.
creatures.
None of them look like
hunted.
Jelsen.
None of them look like no humans. This is all just
Okay.
basically
Part-
roadkill.
That's what I thought it
fantasy
was.
equivalent
It's like
of
the stuff that
roadkill.
makes up hot dogs.
Direct.
It's moving in the direction of the footprints. Like it's going wherever the footprints were going.
Okay.
So I guess we're gonna.
I guess we have to
it.
follow. For some reason, I thought now there were 3 directions.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's the whistling direction. There's the direction that the spectral figure came from, which is basically if you're imagining it, to the left.
Okay.
And then straight ahead is the direction it went, further down this gross sewer tunnel.
And that's where the direction we were going.
Yes.
Until they interrupted my story.
Right. I know. God.
And as soon as it gets away, you're just like, as I was saying.
And like I said,
Anyways.
just whisper. So I guess, follow him.
Okay.
Right?
Sneaky would do that thing where you're just like,
Creep.
Eh.
Creep.
creep in. Someone's Pink Panther music starts playing.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
You continue down the sewer tunnel quite a ways, and then you get to you're keeping pace behind it. It doesn't notice you. You guys are kind of being smart
It's
about
like
it.
one of those bad missions in Assassin's
Yep.
Creed. We have to like follow 20 feet behind.
Yes. So for the next 35 minutes, that's what we're going to just
Following
narrate.
some
It takes a step.
motherfucker.
You take a step. You don't see it for a second.
He
And then the
turns
timer
around,
goes on,
I
but then you
pull-
just glance at it.
I
and it's
pull
fine.
out a newspaper, go incognito.
Blend in with the crowd.
You guys follow it, and once it reaches the end of the tunnel, it kind of just starts floating like straight up, like to some other space.
I can't do that.
Right.
But you guys get to the end of this tunnel where there's a little like some barrels and things to hide behind, some crates, and you've made it to the cistern. You're on one of the ledges, and you see exactly what Salt had described. There's a raised platform in the center where there is a big pool of water. And then around the outside of it are where the goblins, quote unquote, have been residing. You see the cage. You also see the Scorch Ball Arena, which Salt did not do it justice. It's jagged metal spikes out of the ground. The
You really underplayed this.
the lines on the ground, like the cistern is obviously circular, so like they kind of curved the direction of the field. So obviously not regulation, but the ground has been like
down here.
the ground is stone, so these things like carve the stone to make the gridiron of the Scorch Ball
grief.
field.
They're real fans, just like you.
Yeah, they're serious about this.
And you see them. You see the goblins. You can see them as they are, and it's those hounds. They're standing bipedal, and they're walking around.
That's so weird.
That's got to be creepy.
Yeah, this is sort of like a they live
I'm on
situation.
17.
It is a very much a
Too
they
young.
live situation.
Too young.
And now that you've seen through the illusion, you just see it.
Okay. Well, that's good.
What do you guys want to do?
Are they playing Scorch Ball right now?
That's
Or
gonna,
they just-
that's gonna have to be a roll.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I pull out my
I pull
opera
out my
binoculars and take a peek.
So just to investigate what's going on.
Yeah.
This would be a read.
Well, because I'd like to know where the kids are.
Okay. What would you like to do, Wren?
I'm sorry. Cowboy
What
just
would I like to do?
barely grazed you and you are covered in fur.
I guess I'm gonna peek out and see if the kids are playing the game.
Okay.
That scary ass fucking thing.
Right.
And
God.
Salt, what would you like to do?
I would like to just kind of, since I got the elf eyes, I'm just going to survey the scene and relay that information to the.
Well, it's not dark in here.
Oh, it's not dark?
No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's light coming from above.
It's like an arena, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll just bake some cookies then.
Okay. Roll to bake. No, I guess you're just gonna
I'm
be
just
at
gonna
the
wait.
ready. Okay. Hemlock, make an investigation check.
10.
Piss.
Okay. I actually.
Do I have a stat that helps that at all?
No. I meant to say perception anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, +4.
Yeah. Wren,
Yeah.
go ahead.
14.
Oh, okay.
Do I get a plus? What is it for?
Perception.
Yeah. So
Unnoticed.
Hemlock, you said you were going to go try to find the kids to see where they were.
Yeah, I want to know where the cages is.
So
at.
you can read a situation.
And it's what's being hidden.
What's the best way in? What's the best way out? What's a danger I haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? Who or what is not as they appear? What's about to happen here?
Probably what's a danger I haven't noticed. Tetanus.
I will. I'm going to tell you the answer to that, but I'm gonna hold off. But I will tell you the answer to that. Wren, you get to also read a situation.
Damn it.
The only one that really wasn't taken is what's the biggest threat?
What's the biggest threat? DM?
Okay,
Besides the jagged metal and hounds.
the biggest. Okay, so the biggest threat is sort of it's going to seem strange. The moment you walked into this chamber and started like moving around the outside to get to the arena zone, which is what I'm calling it now.
Arena zone.
Get in the zone.
I knew it. As soon as I said zone.
There it is. There it is.
You walked into it.
You really did kind of lay that down.
Moving around the outside, you start feeling like this overwhelming sense of dread.
God damn it.
No,
that
that's
means
not good.
that creeps around here somewhere.
And you see in the distance, like ahead of you, maybe like 30 feet, you see 3 people.
Like humans?
Yeah, they look like they're sneaking.
Oh, like they might be the team members sneaking out of there.
Well, no. As you get closer, you notice that one of them is wearing a blue studded tunic with the swirling pattern that Hemlock is wearing.
Do we got fucking time travel?
We got
up
some-
in here.
We got some kind of ghost.
And there's 3 of them.
Yep.
And you notice that another one is wearing it looks just like a cloak high on their shoulders, and it's going all the way down. And the third one, you kind of can't see their face, but they have silvery hair that goes down to about the middle of their back in a long braid.
Is that your hair?
For her, silver.
It is
Yep.
indeed.
Yeah, Salt's hair is silver.
Oh,
I don't see hair color.
I
so-
don't.
And you
I
see
thought
these
it was like bleach
you
white.
see these 3 figures move a little ways, and by the way, like just to impress upon you how fucking shocking this is, you don't hear what Hemlock is yelling at you to help with.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
So I'm just like,
yeah,
That's me.
is that what I look like from the back?
Oh no! Those do make my butt look bad.
as soon as you have the thought, is that what I look like from the back? Those 3 figures are thrown against a wall, like where they hit, there's blood, and all 3 of them are collapsed onto the ground, and they are not moving.
Oh my God, it is a death totem.
And here is the thing that is the danger that hasn't been noticed. Hemlock,
Big purple thing. By.
Hemlock,
It's the grimace.
you see on top of the platform of the cistern, you see the kids were marched there. Some of the goblins are there kind of holding them in place. And that spectral figure has come down, and Jelsen is basically like on there as well, like being held by two of the goblins. The spectral figure raises one of its claws and points it at one of the kids, and then the kid just like this beam of like purple light starts coming out of them. And then the spectral figure kind of like almost like a prism, it takes the light and directs it at Jelsen. And now you can see that Jelsen, like, he's like, his skin is surging in purple, and he's growing like larger.
No.
And
For his bones.
he's starting to look pretty goddamn monstrous.
It's a growth spurt. It's normal in high school.
And he gives off this incredibly terrible bellow.
My dude.
My dude.
Does his horn cap still fit?
It does not.
Doesn't adjust with the growing.
It's not
Hemlock is like, no, the horn cap.
It took me so long to get that on.
This isn't an incredible Hulk situation at all.
Then you see that like all the other students that are up there just sort of collapse, and the goblin figures grab them and start dragging them away. And then the cistern starts to like rumble a little bit, like that platform, and then it starts to rise.
No.
And that's where we'll stop.
You're going to make me fight Jelsen, you
Jelsen,
fuck.
no.
First of all, we're all going to have to fight Joe.
Yeah, but I'm fighting him emotionally.
Yeah.
I feel like me and Salt are perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, it's like,
Like, well, Jelsen's probably going to die. That's weird.